Lights, sound, action.
What's going on, beautiful people, and welcome to my channel. For those of you that are new here, my name is Carl.Anthony, and today's video is all about Q&A. I have so many new subscribers that I think it would be a really fun and interesting way for you guys to get to know me. So I asked for some questions on my social media platforms so that you all could give me questions that I could answer. So hopefully today I answer questions for you all so that you can get to know me just a little bit better. Now, I'm not going into all of the details, the nitty-gritty about my life, but so that, you guys can be a little more connected to me and we can continue to be a beautiful community and a beautiful family. It's very fitting for us to sit down in this very fun, intimate, casual, less than formal way so that we can all get to know each other just a little bit better. So Happy New Year, first of all, to start things out. So by the time you guys are watching this video, it's going to be the new year. So Happy New Year. I hope that you have all of your plans and your goals ready for the new year. And I wish you all the best and most successful 2025 year. I am joined by one of my best friends, Sade, who's going to be asking me all of the questions today. So she has them all from my platforms. And so, in a random order, she's going to be asking these questions. So say hey, Sade.
Hi guys. Make sure you follow me on YouTube.
I'm going to tag Sade so that you guys can go connect with her. Her channel is all about lifestyle as well. And so, listen, and she's the one that got me into this game. So I am so happy to sit down and be doing a video like this with her because she is the one that got me on YouTube. So it is a very special moment for me. But anyways, we can go ahead and get started.
All right, honey, let's get into it.
Oh, I'm so nervous.
There's no need to be nervous.
I'm nervous.
All right, question number one.
Okay.
Now listen, I'm gonna ask this question, but if I read a question that's disrespectful, baby, I'm not answering. Okay, I just wanna let y'all know.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Okay. Where are you from? Where do you live?
Okay, where am I from and where do I live? So I am born and raised in Atlanta, Georgia. I currently reside in Atlanta, Georgia. I have lived here most of my life. I moved away college years to go off to college in another state. And then I relocated back for a job. So all of my immediate family lives here. So yeah, that's where I live. I am born and raised in Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay. How old are you?
Oh, Jesus. You know what? That is a good punch. Okay. I'm going to answer this without answering this. But surprisingly, I get this question like pretty often. Or I get different variations of this question. So I'm not going to tell y'all how old I am. That's very like personal to me. I'm not going to tell you that. But I am old enough. I am grown. Okay. I'm going to say this. So let me give you a roundabout about my age. I have worked in corporate America for almost 20 years. So that should give you a roundabout kind of what my age range is. I am not young. I think a lot of people believe that because I look young, that it's sometimes hard for them to fathom that, oh, you have such a nice house and you have nice things and, how were you able to do all of this and you're so young? Well, I have a career that has been in corporate America for 20 years. So that should give you this roundabout about what my age range is. I am not in my 20s. Now, I probably look like I'm in my 20s, but I am not in my 20s. And I'm not young. This young child that's just fresh out of college with no experience. I have plenty of experience in this game, plenty of experience in decorating, plenty of years of experience in life. So hopefully that answers the question for all of y'all out there that have been wondering, like, how old I truly am.
How did you get started on YouTube?
This is real easy. So my friend Sade, she is a content creator. And so she says that, I'm going to use her timeline. She claims that she started doing content creation around 2020. I feel like it was before then because she has a really big social media presence. So I was just really interested in how she created content and, you know, the types of brands and stuff that she was working with. So when she got on YouTube, I would be in her vlogs. And so I really thought it was really interesting. So I was like, oh, you know, like I could do that too. And the one thing I'm so grateful for is Sade is a true friend because she never ever withheld information. She taught me every single thing I needed to know. She gave me the blueprint of success for how to get on YouTube, how to build an audience, how to build my brand, the equipment to use, camera work, software editing. It was all because of her, and I owe her so much. And again, that's why I say it's so fitting that we're able to sit down today and do this, because I've never ever taken the opportunity on a large platform to say thank you, but I'm like so grateful for you. Because again, you are the one that got me on this. So Sade got me on YouTube. And that's how it all started, just kind of being in her vlogs. And I was really interested in doing that. Now, I did start off doing vlogs when I first got on YouTube. And
You just had to find your niche.
I had to find my niche. It didn't get me, I didn't have as much success doing vlogs. And so I didn't really find my niche and my brand and what my community would like until very later on in my YouTube career. And I'm still learning, I'm still growing, and I'm still figuring that out. But obviously, many of you connect with me based on lifestyle, based on decor, home improvement, things like that. And so that's really my area that I truly focus on. So we're still learning, we're still growing, we're still building. But yeah, that's how I got started in YouTube.
You have such nice things to be so young. We back on the young thing.
Did somebody ask that? Okay. Well, obviously I've been to college. I have a really good job. And
Tell them how you be at home, honey.
listen, yeah, that's true. So one, I think it's all about how you save your money. That's one thing that I do. I do save my money so that I can enjoy life. I also have a philosophy that everything that's nice doesn't have to cost a lot of money. So what you may see is, one, things that I've built up over a course of time. And two, I don't have to shop at these huge, big, expensive furniture stores. Now, I do sometimes, but there are a lot of times that I go to Home Goods. I'm in Home Goods every single week to the point that the staff is like, hey, welcome back. Hey, Carl. They know. So I'm in there week after week. So it's all about finding the things that you think are nice, the things that you believe that are beautiful, the things that work in your home. And so for me, it's just a course of me saving my money, me being dedicated to travel to different stores to find certain things. And then me just taking my time. I always kind of talk about that in a lot of the decorating videos that I do, about just taking your time. So the reason why I have nice things is because I just took my time to acquire them. I didn't go out and rush into purchasing things. I've lived in this house sorry if I'm rambling, I do that a lot. But I built this house 6 years ago, and it's been a labor of love. I have taken my time in acquiring things for this space, and I'm still not done. But that's because the final product is not going to be the final product after year one, after year two. It takes you time to be able to get that. And my style has evolved so much over the years that I want to make sure that when I'm investing in certain things, I'm investing in it for the long haul. That I'm not just getting things to just say, you know what, I can't use it anymore. It's gone after a year or so. I want things that I'm going to be able to have over the course of time. So I also invest in things that I know that are going to be long-term. So why do I have nice things? Because I invest in them, because I save my money, and because I always don't spend a lot of money on a lot of things. It doesn't cost money. It doesn't cost a lot of money to make things look beautiful.
How are you into lifestyle and decor space?
What got me into lifestyle and decor space? Well, that's pretty easy. It's both of my loves, both of my passions, like my real life passions. I am a person that has always believed in living your best life. Like, I'm very passionate about that. Everybody who's connected to me, my friends, my family, I always tell them life is so short and you have to live your best life possible, because I mean tomorrow's really not promised. It doesn't matter how old you are, how young you are, life can change in an instance for you. And so I'm very big on living your life to the fullest and getting every single thing that you want in life and the beautiful parts about life and experiencing them. And so that's one of the reasons why I started this brand, so that people could be inspired to be normal, everyday, regular people and still have beautiful things, still be able to live a beautiful life. And that's who I am as a person. That's how I live my life. And so I wanted to be able to inspire others to be able to do so. It's not just about watching someone on YouTube and liking their content. It's also about pulling something away from them and then going and doing it in your life as well. And so if anybody gets just a small bit of something from it, it's that you can truly have beautiful things. You can truly live the best life possible. But you have to be able to want to do it. Right. And then decor, obviously decor is one of my passions as well. I don't consider myself a designer. I will never take credit for being a designer. Can I design someone's home? Absolutely. Have I been able to help people through their design process? Absolutely. Have I been able to decorate for other people? Yes. Does it come easy to me? Yes. But I would rather consider myself to be a design enthusiast because I have a passion for decor. I have a passion for design. And so that's why I would consider myself to be an enthusiast, because I am passionate about it. It's not just a job for me. You will always be great at things that you love to do. That's my number one.
That's why your YouTube subscribers connect with you, and this is why you have built your following, because they see the passion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They see how passionate you are about Christmas and
yeah.
and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, it's my passion. And so people just do jobs to be paid, but I don't do this to be paid. I could never ever receive a dime off of YouTube and be okay. I could never ever have a brand deal and be okay, because I cut this camera on because I absolutely love showing what I do. I'm very passionate about it. And so being able to put both of those together and then build a brand from there and be able to show it to the world are things that I'm passionate about. And that is what has helped me to build this brand on YouTube.
Some of your goals.
What are some of my goals? I have a lot of goals. Obviously, well, one of the goals, so I'll talk about like my house. I would love to be able to get my house to a point where I feel like it is done. I'm not there just yet. However, I also, in that same breath, would love to be able to be in my forever home. I am not in my forever home yet because I don't know what life has to offer me just yet. So this is my second house. So obviously when I get my third house, I want it to be my forever home. I want it to have more room. I am busting at the seams with decor, Christmas stuff, so much to the point that I'm probably about to rent storage space because of all the stuff that I have. And I just know that as I continue to grow in this space, I'm going to be adding more and more and more. I built out a design room in my house earlier this year, so it has all of my decor stuff. So that is like filled to the rim. So it's probably time for me to start growing. So one of my goals is to find my forever house. Well, one of my goals is to finish this house where I feel like it's completed, and then from there grow into my forever house. And then my next goal would be to continue to grow my brand on YouTube. I want to be a household name. I want to be someone that is in this design or decor space or this lifestyle space that is a big content creator that brands can reach out to produce content for them. I would love to get to 50,000 subscribers, 100,000 subscribers, 1,000,000 subscribers from my mouth to God's ears. But yeah, I would love to continue to keep growing in my brand and gain more subscribers, and just become, a household name, be on television one day. I don't know what the future holds for me, but I feel it, I know something is coming, and I feel that presence, that something is there and something is calling me. So that's one of my goals, is to continue to keep answering where God is putting me at.
Speaking brand deals, come on, home good.
Listen, y'all catch it, yes.
Yes.
Catch it, yes. Call me.
Okay.
My information is at the bottom in the description box. Book Carl, okay?
What is your decorating style?
Everywhere. It's everywhere. I mean, I like modern, contemporary, traditional. I heard someone say recently it's like a new Regency. So I like the old mixed with the new. I like modern furniture. I like new designs, but I also love antiques. I'm very passionate about antiques. So I'm always in not only a home goods, but an antique market. My mom is a big collector of antiques, and so that's where my love kind of came from with antiques. So I love to be able to kind of incorporate them into my house. So I'm just a melting pot. Like every single thing that you can think of, you put it in a blender, mix it up, and you make something with it. That is truly what my design style is. So like this new Regency, old with new, probably is how I would define it.
What is your line of work?
Like
How
it's
you get your coins?
how I get my coins. How I get my coins. Well, all you all need to know is how I get my coins. It's YouTube. YouTube. No, but honestly, again, like I told you, I have worked in corporate America for 20 years. I will not tell you what exactly I do, who I work for. That's not relevant. Just know I work in corporate America. And I'm also a part-time content creator, obviously. So as I grow my brand, it does have, it comes with, financial gain, I guess you could say. So it is another job for me. And I shouldn't even say that I'm a part-time content creator. I feel like I'm a full-time content creator. Because when I'm done with work, my 8 to 5, I then log into my next job, which is content creating. And when you think about, Sade, you know this, to create a YouTube video is not easy. Editing, all of that, it's just not easy. Filming, it's very time consuming. And trying to incorporate that into to have a balanced life, it is not easy. So I have 2 full-time jobs. So that's what I say. I have 2 full-time jobs. Corporate America and content creating. That's how I get my coins.
Okay, that's a big girl. Big girl.
Okay.
Did you go to school for design?
Did I go to school for design?
Uh-huh.
No.
So where did you go to school?
I'm not telling you that either. Listen, but I did not go to school for design, but I went to the School of Life for design. We'll say that.
Oh, okay.
Because, I talk a lot about my mom, but my mom is the one that got me into all of design and all of that. So me and my mom have this running joke that she's always been before her time. So as I compare growing up as a child and having a mom that was creative, innovative, she could decorate her ass off, and I compare that to all of my other friends and their parents, my mom was like at the top of her game. There are things that my mom has in her house to this day that you would walk in and be like, wow, she has a beautiful house. Like when you walked into my mom's house, back in the 90s, she had marble floors, all hardwood floors, antiques that cost thousands and thousands of dollars, black artwork that's framed, matted, that probably today I could sell it for $10,000, $20,000, $30,000. Like Miss Thing is before her time. And her stuff looks so good. So that's why I said, like, I learned design through the School of Life from her, because she was always before her time. And keep in mind, my mom learned all of this and she just had an eye for it without YouTube. There was no YouTube in the 90s. There was no, the only thing that they had access to was TV and some magazines. And TV back then was not what it is today.
Yeah.
There were no design shows that were like that. So my mom got it from her own brain. So I give all of my mom credit from that. So even like when it comes to decorating for Christmas, I do see some comments sometimes. And I'll tell you this.
Comments like what?
There's no need for me to discuss that. But I want to make sure that I give the credit where the credit is due. Everything that I know about Christmas, everything that I know about designing, everything that I know about decorating, whatever you want to call it, comes from my mother. And those of you out there having a mother like the one I have, if you know, you know. And FYI, my mom did all of this as a single mother. Catch that. So this whole living my best life, it all came from my mom. It all came from her teaching me how to live my best life and be able to acquire beautiful things while doing so. So I give it all to my mom. She's the one that taught me all of this. So no, I did not go to a design school. I went to the school of mom. Okay, honey? And that is where that's where I got it from.
What is the beautiful life?
Ooh, I think I explained it a little bit. But the beautiful life is, it just comes from living your best life possible. Getting every single thing that is beautiful in this life, and getting everything that this life has to offer that is beautiful. And so that is beautiful skin, that is beautiful mental health, that is a beautiful home, that is beautiful decor, that is when you look at things, you feel like it's beautiful. That is when you look in the mirror, you feel like you are beautiful. And so that's just kind of how I put it together, and that's how I built this brand. It's just feeling beautiful, being beautiful, acquiring beautiful things. The best things that life has to offer that are always ultimately beautiful.
And beautiful to you, because sometimes what you think is beautiful may not.
And I think that's important too. I don't know if you guys can hear Sade because I keep telling her to speak up. But one thing repeat it again.
I said, so, what you think is beautiful, because everything is not for everybody. So
Everything is not for everybody.
Might not be beautiful to the next person.
Yeah. And as a content creator, you are so vulnerable when you are putting your stuff out there for everybody else to judge. But at the end of the day, I honestly could care less, because
Somebody
it is
gonna like it.
and there's somebody who's gonna like it. It's me. When I put this together, when I do things in my house where I pay the mortgage at, I like them. I think that they're beautiful and how I arrange them. And so that's the most, my opinion is the most important opinion. So, and that's what I want everybody else out there to know. Like, when you're living your best life, when you're acquiring certain things, it's about what you think. It's about what you determine and what you define as being beautiful. So again, it may not be for everybody, but are you comfortable with it?
What is your process of choosing home decor beyond Christmas decor? Do you use a pin board?
What is my process for choosing home decor beyond Christmas?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I guess, how do you separate the two?
how do I separate the two? I don't know. I like things that aren't, okay. I like to choose things for my house that everybody doesn't have. Mm-hmm. That's important to me, to make sure that I don't have things that are very cookie cutter. So when I walk in other people's houses that I may know, I don't have the same things that they have. So I try to do things that are very different, that aren't the same, that aren't the norm. And that's how I decorate. For instance, I'll show this one day, but my dining room table. Most people, when they have a dining room table, throughout the year, it just sits there. If you have a formal dining room, a lot of people just set the table during the regular months. For me, I made it a library table. So I have artwork, I have coffee table books, I have so many things on there, sculptures, because I want it to be different. So when you walk into my house and you see my dining room table, it doesn't look like the standard dining room table. But how many people's houses do you go to and they have a library table? Probably not many. And that's the reason why I do certain things the way that I do them. That's probably the reason why I tell people to get creative, especially when it comes to Christmas. I have in this room 3 Christmas trees. I liked the way that it looked. I didn't want one standard Christmas tree this year. I didn't want one standard Christmas tree last year. That's the reason why I decided to do 3 Christmas trees and not one. I think it's just about raising the bar, being different, not being average. And so that's where I say, like, take your time doing things and just be creative. So for me, I design and decorate my home based on being different, not being coloring in the lines, being creative, and putting things together that probably necessarily wouldn't be put together. I use a...
With your Christmas decor, you have things.
And I have things, and yeah, so like when people ask me like about Christmas, well, the easiest way for me to decorate for Christmas is to pick a theme. Mm-hmm. So every single year there's a theme. So this year it was a classic Christmas because it was just the memories from my childhood, and I wanted to do that in every space. Last year was the ice storm. So it was crystal and glass and, just being able to build off of that theme. So it makes it easier when you do that. Also, do I use like a pin board? I do. So it's just like an inspo board. Like when somebody has it on Pinterest, you may post like decor, you may post outfits. I do the same thing, but I have it in my office.
Oh, I didn't know you did that.
So I break it down by room. So it may be like my living room, my dining room. I have one separate for Christmas. And so I look at magazines, I print certain things out. I look on Pinterest. I use certain things that I used in the past. And I put it all together. And this is like my inspo board. And a lot of times, things on that board are things that I want to get, things that I really, truly want. So it's not just me inspiring to design a space that looks like it. I'm actually going after some of those things that are physically like pinned to that board. My mom always taught me, like, when you put it in writing, it comes to fruition.
What advice would you give your younger self?
Oh my God, that's a good one. What advice would I give my younger self?
Yeah, looking at little Carl.
Little Carl?
What would you tell little Carl right now?
To keep going. I would tell baby Carl it's going to be okay. I would tell baby Carl, I know you don't feel like it's going to be okay, but it is. I know you're still figuring it out, but you're going to get to a place that you're going to be so proud of yourself. Just watch. Take your time. It'll be okay. Like, you're going to get the life that you are. If I could go back years and years and years, I would tell baby Carl, you're praying for a better life. You're going to get that, plus more. You're going to get every single thing that you want. Right now, it's confusing. Right now, you don't know. But life is going to get so good for you. Take your time.
Oh, that's sweet.
It's going to be okay.
Do you cook or bake for your guests? Do you entertain?
Hell no. Everyone who knows me, you guys know that truly know, they know I do not cook.
You cook a little something.
No, I don't do that. First of all, let me go back here. Me cooking for a guest, that's never gonna happen. That's never gonna happen because, and it's not to say that I can't cook. I can cook. I'm just not going to do it. I never ever found that passion for cooking. I never ever enjoyed cooking. I still don't enjoy cooking. It'll never happen.
And y'all, Carl got so many pans in his house.
Yeah.
His kitchen.
They look good.
Nice layout.
Yeah, they look good, but I don't know. I never.
Entertain friends.
I do like to entertain. I do, but I would rather get it catered. I would rather people bring a dish than me actually cook. Now, I did last year get into baking. So that kind of is a little bit interesting and a little bit of fun, but I'm not that great at it, but I'm getting there.
Okay.
So.
What's your favorite food?
What is my favorite food? Ooh, everything. I'm a foodie. Something that me and my friends do, we go around to different restaurants, try new restaurants in Atlanta. So I can't say that I have necessarily a favorite food because I eat everything. The only thing that I don't mess with is vegetables. And it's like corn and broccoli.
I was
and
gonna say, now what now? You don't mess with vegetables.
No, Ugh. Girl. Hell no.
Oh my goodness.
No. But yeah, other than that, I mean, I love soul food. I love Chinese food. I love Mexican. Yeah, I love Jamaican. I love every kind of food there is. Like, I'm a huge, huge foodie. Like, and I overeat. I overindulge, and that's like one of my like downfalls when it comes. I have a very bad relationship with food because I overeat, I overindulge. But you know,
Baby, I can't tell with that
with the body.
But you be in the gym though.
I be in the gym. I do.
What brings you joy and puts a smile on your face? I already know the answer, but go.
What brings? Well, I mean, there are a lot of things that bring me joy and put a smile on my face. Life. Being able to get every single thing that I dreamed about and prayed about puts a smile on my face. That brings me joy. Being able to help people out, get people to see the light at the end of the tunnel, get people to see that there is more out there than what they ever dreamed of, than what they ever thought that they could ever attain. That brings me joy. Seeing my friends and my family win, seeing them get to, you know, complete all of their dreams and their aspirations and check those boxes, that brings me joy. Like, I'm genuinely happy for people that are around me in my circle that are doing well in life. And then also getting the opportunity to do things for my mom. You know, my mom is a single mother. She did so much. She put her life on pause to make sure that I had the best life. And so it's important to me to make sure that she gets the best life possible. And so that's why I try to make sure that she has a great birthday, a great Christmas, and I try to just do little things for her so that she understands that, you know, now there's someone else that can do that for her the same way that she did for me. And so I just want to return the favor to her. So that brings me joy. That puts a smile on my face, like when I give her certain things. So like before Christmas, I bought her like this angel that she really, really wanted. She was like so surprised about it. But it's just the little things like that that make me happy, like seeing a smile on her face. And then what also used to bring me joy, and I guess it still does as I think about it, is my time with Koi, my dog. For those of you that don't know, Koi is no longer with me, but he was just the love of my life. He was so sweet. He had the purest heart. So spending time with him every single day and seeing him happy and genuinely wanting to be around me brought me joy. But while I'm still sad about it, thinking about our memories and kind of just laughing about it and the things that we used to do together and looking at our old pictures and videos, that makes me smile as well. Oh, would I ever get another dog? I'm never going to say never.
You just need time.
But right now, no. No, I wouldn't right now. And I thought about it not too long ago. And I feel like I definitely probably wouldn't do it in this house. I feel like this is Koi's house. I feel like we built this house together. And I don't ever want his energy and his spirit to feel like I'm replacing him. Yeah, so that would be another reason why I probably wouldn't get another one right now. And then for selfish reasons, I would never ever want to go through that heartbreak again. So that probably would keep me from getting another dog. But again, I'll never say never. I don't know, but not right now.
Are you dating?
Next question. Move on, Wendy. Move on, Wendy.
Okay, this is the last question.
You see a ring. Okay.
This is the last.
Oh, last question.
What's next for Carl?
Ooh, what's next for Carl? Oh, that's a good question. It's a good question to end with.
25. What is next for you?
I want to be really, really, really consistent on YouTube. I want to build a bigger brand than what I have now. I want to gain more people into this beautiful community that we are all building together. And then I really want to start working with bigger brands. I want to truly just grow and elevate. And I want to continue to get just the things that are just on my checklist, just the things that I have that I really, really want to attain, just like material things, I guess. But yeah, I really want to I want to get everything that this content creator journey is going to take me on. And so whatever that looks like, whatever God has for me, whatever is on God's list for me to have in 2025, I'm going to take it. I am open and ready and willing to go on this journey. So that's a great ending question. Hopefully, I have answered all of you all's questions. Hopefully, you guys feel like you know me just a little bit better. Obviously, I was answering these questions, drinking, having a glass of wine. So I don't know. It's going to be really interesting watching this back to see how I answered these questions. But this is just no editing. This is all raw. This is all me. This is me sitting with one of my best friends, having conversation and answering you all's questions. So hopefully, again, you feel like you have gotten to know me just a little bit deeper. For those of you that still have questions, you can still ask me. I am more than happy to answer them for you. Ask them in the comments. Connect with me on Instagram. You guys know I see all of your comments. I respond to them. So I feel your love. I feel your energy, and I'm grateful for it. So the best is yet to come this year. So again, Happy New Year, Happy New Year, everyone. And as I always say, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And as always, everyone, stay beautiful.